Hi, it's me, just watching movies. I am a journalism student, and for my English assignment, I'm watching movies. Just not just any movies, but movies Empire magazine brought out. Um, 50 films that you had to see in 2015. As you can hear, I am Dutch, so please be nice. I don't have a great English. Yeah, I have a Dutch accent. So sorry. Um, I've watched all the 50 movies except for four. I started them. I just could not finish them because I was just too tired, not the right moment. I just couldn't focus at all, so I turned them off. Sorry for everyone who was involved in that movie, but maybe another time. Um, and I'm talking about Bridge of Spies, Selma, The Look of Silence, and The Theory of Everything. All great movies, I'm sure, but I just couldn't watch them right now. I also wanted to let you know that I am going to talk about every movie no more than just a minute, because I don't want you to get bored or anything. And there are 50 films, yeah, 46 actually. And it would take a whole lot of time to watch all my reviews. Um, if someone accidentally ended up here, other than my teacher, I'm sorry. You can stay, you can watch. Uh, you can leave what you want. So yeah, watch the movies with me or don't. Okay. So the first movies will be in random order. The last 10 will be my top 10. First up is Amy. Okay, first up, Amy. A documentary, of course, about Amy Winehouse, directed by I'm going to cheat, Asif Kapadia. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I find it interesting to see what happened to her and what her life was all about. It kind of reminded me of that South Park episode with Britney Spears where they make a star to break her. Um, I need to stop saying all the time. I'm sorry. I'll practice on that. Going to cheat again. You get to see Amy, her friends, her family. You get to see her songs and what's behind them. I didn't know what all her songs meant until now. Uh, I'm doing it again. I'm sorry. It left me feeling sorry for her. I really was like, poor thing. I do recommend it. Go watch it if you have the time. So Sue Storm, Johnny Storm, Reed Richards, and Ben Grimm get superpowers when a teleporting experiment goes wrong. They all deal with this in their own way, but soon they will have to work together to fight a friend turned enemy. Yeah, that's it, I guess. Okay, so it's about four people who get awesome superpowers and actually almost never use them in the movie. The movie was not great, I'll say. It got a 4 out of 10 on IMDb. When we first watched it, me and my husband, we were like, well, no, it's okay. From the moment they got their superpowers, it just went downhill. As I said, they used like twice, and when they have to defeat the bad guy, it's done in like a minute. So it's just it was too fast. Yeah, it it could have been so much more. It's just it's a shame. It really is. Um, you could watch it if you want to see if it's really that bad. Yes. But I won't. I wouldn't recommend it. Just watch something else that's nicer. Next up, Girlhood. A French movie about a young girl who gets wrong friends. Yeah, that's it. She joins all these other girls who are bad girls, if you want to say it like that. And she just goes the wrong way, stealing, people threatening, ends up in prostitution. Um, the movie was alright. It was just not something new. I've seen movies like this before. No weren't any new elements to it. I've even got some questions left because there were some things I just didn't understand, or yeah, maybe scenes that are missing. I don't know. For example, one of the girls brought her sisters, and in the next shot, her sisters were gone. So I didn't know, did she left them or lose them or brought them back home to their mother? Here I am with the ums again. I'm still sorry. I'll try and watch it. It's an okay movie, as I said. You could watch it if you want. It's nice because it's French. No, that's not why it's nice. It's different because it's French. I didn't think it was that nice. Watch it if you don't have anything else to do. Okay, the interview is about Dave Skylark and his producer Aaron Rappaport. They run a successful celebrity tabloid show, and they get to do an interview with Kim Jong-un. Here I go with all my ums again. I'm still very sorry. When they get to do this interview, the CIA comes up to them and asks them to kill Kim Jong-un. That's the plot. Dave Skylark is played by James Franco, and Aaron Rappaport is played by Seth Rogen. And James Franco and Seth Rogen are like BFF, so there's always great chemistry between them. I really enjoyed it. It was very entertaining. It was very predictable, but easy to watch. It's great for just a night on the couch, so watch it if you can. So, Ant-Man, the latest Marvel superhero, played by Paul Rudd. It's about a guy who gets out of prison. He got there because I think there was some kind of burglary. Ant-Man, a man who can become as tiny as an ant. Marvel's latest superhero. Okay, I've changed my hair. I'm gonna change my attitude because it's going to take way too long for me to make these little movies. It's been like an hour and I already had, I've made 4 so far. So I'm just going to tell you about movies. I'm going to give it all bloopers and everything, and you can just laugh with me or at me. It's just for your entertainment. So here I go. Okay, so Ant-Man. Ant-Man is Marvel's latest superhero. He's played by Paul Rudd. Ant-Man is a guy who is in jail because of... Let's just skip Ant-Man for now, maybe later. So, Carol is the next. Rooney Mara and Cate Blanchett hit it off. It's about Rooney Mara, who plays this shy girl who gets truly overwhelmed when Cate Blanchett's character gets at her counter in a gift store, I guess, kind of toy store. Yeah, there were dolls and trains. Yeah, toy store. She's totally smitten, falls for her instantly, and the feeling is mutual. It's in the late, I have to cheat again, 50s, so lesbian relationships were not that common at that time, or maybe they were, but they were not just so well known. So it was a bit of a, yeah, how do you say it? Not done for women to fall in love with each other. And well, Kate Blanchett's character has a daughter and a ex-husband, and he makes it very difficult for her to see the little girl because of the relationship with the Rooney Mara character. I'm not a big fan of romance stories, straight or gay. That was a bit too lovey-dovey for me. But nonetheless, it was a pretty okay movie. So if you want, you can go and see it. If I had a choice about the movies I was going to see, then I would not pick this one. Sorry. Fast and the Furious 7. Yeah, what can I say about that? It's racing cars for the 7th time. It's a bit special because Paul Walker, it was his last movie before he died. The story is just not that interesting. It's just about someone from part 6, a brother of someone from part 6 who wants revenge because his brother got hurt in part 6, I guess. I did not see part 6. Maybe I should have done, but I didn't. And he wants revenge on Dom and all his friends. So again, it's all about fast cars, big fights, long races. Not that much new from the other 6. So if you've seen one, you've seen them all. Except this is the last one with Paul Walker in it, so that does make it kind of special. So yeah, watch it if you were a Paul Walker fan, I guess. Ant-Man again, let's do this. Ant-Man, so the newest Marvel superhero, played by Paul Rudd. He's a guy who's in jail because of he stole something from his company. I think it was money, and he gave it back to people that it was actually from. He gets out. He has an ex-wife and a daughter. His ex-wife won't let him see his little girl. He needs to step it up. He needs to get a job and get money, an apartment, but you know, as an ex-convict, you can't get that very easy. So his best friend talks him into stealing something else. And that's the suit of Ant-Man. He steals it from Hank Pym, who made the suit, wore the suit, and is looking for someone who can replace him. But haters be haters. There's also a lot of jealousy in the ant suit world. And yeah, there's competition. So Ant-Man has to eliminate this competition. Yeah, it was just like a Marvel movie. It was fun, entertaining. Acting okay, I guess. Not super outstanding. So if you are a Marvel fan, this is a must-see. If you don't like Marvel movies or anything like that, then don't. So far for the first part, I'm going to give you 5 different clips, otherwise they will be way too long, probably for YouTube and for you. So I'll see you in the next one.